5 excruciating steps to become a business strategist. Hi, I'm Brian Pombo. Welcome back to the Orange Office here in Grants Pass, Oregon. Tonight, we're going to be talking about what led me to become a business strategist, kind of give you a little bit of background about me because I'm always being asked, how did you end up in this field? Do you have degrees and so on and so forth about this? So I'm going to just give you a brief background of this and also let you know that if you are a business owner or an executive in the self-reliance field, meaning that you have products or services that help people to become more self-reliant, that can depend more upon themselves as opposed to on others, be a little bit more independent. If that describes you, go to dreambizchat.com. Watch the quick video there. I'm not selling anything, merely talking about the chance that you can have a free chat with me. Normally I charge $600 and above for strategy sessions like this. But if you happen to be in that field, if you happen to be in a decision maker position, you're someone I'd like to talk to. Go to dreambizchat.com. Talks all about the dream business transformation. Like I said, just a quick video. Go take a look. Let me know if you're interested, or if you don't like the video, let me know. I'd love to hear. So let's talk about business strategy, or really what led me to business strategy, which is a really strange world. But I started out, I'm going to start a few years back, let's say around 2007. I started out working with a national radio talk show host, and working actually with a few radio talk show hosts, but I'm going to talk about one specifically, in which I was brought on to help out with internet, basic internet outreach, and social media. And I ended up going a lot into podcasting because it was when podcasting was first starting out. So I was brought on board. Did I have any background in this? No, I had no degrees in online anything. Because of my age, I'm 40 now, so that kind of gives you an idea of where, you could do the math, back in 2007, where I was at that time. There weren't a whole lot of people that had a whole lot of ideas concerning social media, podcasting, and I had some experience just as a consumer and as someone that's a pretty quick learn. I knew a little bit of HTML and I knew some basic internet stuff. So I was hired to kind of help out in that area. Now, as I was helping out in that area, I found that certain things, certain forms of blogging, certain forms of podcasting was getting attention from the search engines. Back then, Yahoo was still had a little bit of pull, and especially Google. You can see if you did certain things on your website, if you did certain things with your social media, you got attention from Google and Yahoo, and that became a field known as search engine optimization, otherwise known as SEO. So when I went out on my own, SEO was still relatively new craft. And so I learned all about SEO. I got hired from a number of local people and people, just kind of referrals. And I got to learn all about search engine optimization. I could help somebody if they had a local business, even if they had a larger business, be able to control a certain amount of what they got seen out there online through the search engines. Now, what happened after that? Well, there was this huge push from Google. It was a change called Penguin and Panda. There were these major changes that Google made in their algorithm that made it more difficult, not quite as simple, to be able to get attention as easy as it was through free mediums, which was my specialty, doing or what we now know as organic search. It's still very possible. I'm still pretty decent at SEO. And I know people who are even better with it than I am, but search engine optimization kind of changed, and it became more of a thing that I would call, local marketing is what I got. Let's say local online marketing, really. So local online marketing, I got good at helping local people get attention, not just through SEO, but beyond that. I started learning about all forms of online marketing, and different ways that people could get attention through online marketing. As I started going, I started realizing that the same principles that worked online work offline also, and that most people weren't using it. So I really became good at all types of marketing, and started getting actually really good at what they call direct response marketing. Somewhere around 2012, I was introduced to Dan Kennedy, who introduced me to this world of direct response marketing, which is a really huge world. If you don't know anything about it, look into it. It's really, really interesting stuff, because it takes marketing and turns it in from this black witchcraft thing into an actual science. And it has a long history. It works. If you're paying attention to the numbers and everything else, you could make marketing pay for you. And that's how I slowly got into this field. What ended up happening, though, is I realized that when I was talking with business owners, they'd bring me in to consult with them on marketing, on overall marketing. And I'd start very broad with them, and we'd zoom in on marketing eventually. And I started realizing that most of the problems that they thought they had, they did not relate back with marketing. And if they thought they had a marketing problem, really they were focused on, well, I want to get caught up with the next tactic. I want to get on YouTube. I want to do social media. I want to do this. They got caught up with a tactic, and they missed the entire principle behind why you would ever use that tactic. They got caught up with a media, like I talked about a few days ago, when we talk about focusing on your market first, the who, and then going into the what, and then talking about the where and the when. That's what ends up happening. Business owners get caught up in the media way before they start focusing in on the who, on who they're going after, what they want them to do. So it occurred to me that the people with the real problems have a problem with overall business strategy. And when I started talking to people directly about business strategy, about how to start real broad on your whole business, and then zooming in a little closer and a little closer and a little closer, basing it all on your goals, basically. What do you want out of your business? And then going all down from there, and then defining marketing and all the details of marketing and everything else in the business, defining what you're doing in each of those places based off the principle of what you want out of your business. I'm sorry, I keep hitting the camera here and shaking it. Sorry about that. That's the whole principle of business strategy. So that's how I became a business strategist. BS. It wasn't easy. It's not something I thought I was going to be as a child, for sure. I never planned to be a business strategist. I don't know where this will go from here, but I've been in business strategy for a while now. Really love it. Love the type of people I've been able to talk to. If you're someone that has an idea of what you want out of your business, you want to get way up here, but you're successful, but you're down here somewhere, and you're just not sure what the steps are to get there, hire somebody like me. Go and find somebody like me. And if you're lucky, find someone that's giving it away at a discount or for free. DreamBizChat.com, specifically for people in the self-reliance field. But if you're not in the self-reliance field and you're interested, go to brianjpombo.com and go check out what I offer there. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about what specifically is business strategy and how can it change your business. This is just some background videos to kind of give you an idea of my mindset, see how it can help you in your mindset. You all have a great night. Get out there and let the magic happen.